All right, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Really hope this is going good. Um all right. So I am not really in like a normal spot today. I'm just at the computer. I'm just going to make something today. I didn't really care what it was going to be. I just wanted to make something. I'm just going live just cuz I'm like fuck it. If someone joins, someone joins. If someone not joins, it's just going to be on my channel and that's what I'm going to do. And yeah, so like I haven't fucking like done something on YouTube in a cool ass minute. Like I upload like a few clips here and there of like a game I'm playing, but like I ain't, you know, I ain't like looking for something. I just do this when I'm bored, honestly, if I'm being completely honest. Um, because I don't know. I'm just get bored and then I just want to make some videos. And I just haven't had the time to really like make videos and everything. I'm trying to get my life back in order. A bunch of shit has happened. And I've always tried to talk about it. Like I always like want to make a video about it and upload it, but then I just never have. Um, and I don't know why. Uh, like I don't know if I get lazy sometimes. Most of the time, it's just I'm just lazy, and then I just felt like I wasn't, I just wasn't in the right space, to really get past it. And now that I have, I feel like I want to talk about it and, you know, and just do something. And that's kind of why I wanted to, make this video. Because I feel like I've changed a lot in the past couple of years since I started making YouTube videos. And I know I ain't big. I know I ain't shit on this fucking platform, and probably never will be because it's hard to make it out here. It's hard for to get concurrent viewers. Like even if you make it big, it's hard to keep those viewers. There's always that downward dip. It's so rare for people who are at the top to stay at the top continuously, like in the entertainment business. Well, not like online, like in you know, or the influence, like being an influencer. It's so hard just to stay at the top of of that. And but I've been watching a lot of videos. I've been trying to make myself a better person and really do things differently. Um, improve myself mentally. I'm not I ain't strong or anything like that, but I like to stay in shape. I ain't trying to gain, be obese and be overweight and everything. My goal in life is just to stay healthy. But also that's kind of leads into another point that I've kind of realized over the past couple days is being too content with things. Like, oh, I make a good living, I'm comfortable and everything. And I think content being content is the enemy of being successful. And it's not so profound. I'm not trying to act profound over here, but just for me, the way I see things through my eyes, this is my opinion. um you know I don't want to be content with my life. I don't I don't I always want more. I'm always going to want more. I don't think that I don't think that's a bad thing to want more. If you think about the richest people in the world, the people that at the very top of the world, they get rich and stay rich because they always want more. They always want to be richer. Let's say the rich get richer is because they're not content with their life. Like at that, they're never content. Yeah, they're happy that they have all these things, but they're never content with it. And that's the kind of the point I realized. Um, you know, even like I'm trying to get my degree and everything. Like I'm going to school for to well, firstly to get my AA, then then to go to get my bachelor's, and people like that. After you get your bachelor's, might as well get your master's, and if you get your master's, might as well get your doctorate. Never be content with what you have. Like in terms of success, you can always have more success. You can always have more money. There's nothing wrong with having more money. There's nothing wrong with that because good things come with it. It's just how you let it affect you. That's the problem that people have. Um, but yeah, and just I've been trying to kind of just work on other issues along the line in terms of like my mental health. I realized I'm not good at handling certain situations, and there's certain things about myself, my character, that I need to work on and fix. um I can get into like I have abandonment issues that I just realized that I'm going through at the time. Um and not in terms of uh like a a girlfriend wise, but in terms of friends as well. I feel they actually probably hurt more than someone that you're dating, just because you kind of know going into a relationship there's a possibility of it not working. But if you have a good friend that you've been friends for many years, you don't expect that friendship to end. But you also have to look at it this way: people grow apart. um sometimes they're just not meant to be in your life. But then sometimes you might have to look at it is, am I the problem? What am I doing? Maybe, they want successful people around them. Am I not successful? Like maybe it's me. Not saying all the time it's you, but sometimes you have to look inward. Like maybe I pushed them away, or maybe their life goals are maybe a little better than mine, and I'm just not living up to it. Maybe I need to work on myself. But then, sometimes, it's them. Or it's a mixture of both of you. Sometimes you're just not compatible anymore, and there's nothing wrong with that. But you always have to identify why are people leaving. And then, because you can always find a lesson in it. And I think life, it's always about learning lessons and how to be the best version of you that's possible. um and again, everything I'm saying is just what I believe in. It's just what I'm doing from my life. I never want to push my views onto other people. But the things that I've realized, this is what I've realized. This is how I see things, and I feel like this is the best road, thought process wise, to go down. And because you first have to think it. Whatever you're doing, you first have to think it. You have to tell yourself to do it, and then you go do it. And so, if you have a clear mind, if you have a positive mind, if you have a drive in you, if you're disciplined, you will get what you want most of the time. It's not, but at the same time, nothing in life is guaranteed. You can work your whole life working hard, doing all this stuff, and not get where you want to be at, because nothing in life is guaranteed. And that's what I think I'm more of a realist. Um, than anything, because like a lot of people, they like, yes, you could want these things and you can work so hard, but that doesn't mean it's guaranteed to you. You always have to have a backup plan. Like my friend, like I try to tell him this, like, I support your dream and everything you want to do, but that's just because you work at it, just because you want something, just because you give your whole life up for this one thing, doesn't mean it's going to be given to you. You're going to get it. You're going to be able to achieve that goal. And I'm not trying to be a mean friend, because I'm going to support you all the way, but I just don't want you to just get to that. And like, if you never make it, I don't want you to think like, why didn't it happen? Because nothing's ever guaranteed. Nothing's promised to you in life. The only thing that's promised to you in life is that you're going to die one day. That's the only thing really that is guaranteed, that is promised to you, is that you're going to die one day. Nothing else. And and a lot of people believe that you're supposed to have a happy life. No, nothing is supposed to happen in life except you dying. That's the only thing that's guaranteed. And for people that feel like the world needs to be a nicer place and all that, I'm just like, it really, I mean, it'd be nice if it were, we could want that, but it's not guaranteed, because you know that's not promised. Like, whoever said that the world's going to be nice and everything? No one said that. It'd be nice if it were. That'd be awesome. That'd be great. But it's not. It's not promised. And this is just kind of the mindset that I'm going towards. I'm not trying to be a negative person. I'm not trying to be, a downer or anything. I'm just trying to look at the world the way it is. I'm just giving, I'm just dealing the cards I'm given. And the world sucks right now, honestly. If we're being completely honest, the world sucks. The world is a horrible, shitty place, and it's just getting shittier. And, you know, th- the way it's going, you're gonna need money, because money is power. And a lot of people, these people are discontent with life. they're probably gonna get lost. The way it's going. Like, I pray that everyone that's watching, or actually probably no one that's watching, for being honest. And I can be realistic. I know no one's watching this shit, but if anyone ever does, you know, during the pandemic, I really hope you were able to get through it. A lot of people lost their jobs. They go on unemployment. The government can only help you so much, and also it's the government. At the same time, you can't really trust them. Um, because they're people. You can't trust people. People are manipulative. People have their own agendas. But I really, that's why you need money, because money will let you be a little less stressful. People were killing themselves. Like people will get depressed. But if you have money, it makes things a little easier. I'm not saying it's the end all be all. That's the answer to all your problems, but it's an answer to a lot of problems, that you might have. If you do get depressed, you have money to pay for a therapist, or someone to talk to if you believe in that stuff. You have money to go do this, do that, and it just opens so many more doors for you. Um, and I've been trying to watch a lot of different people, because it's never good just to watch the same people over and over again. You need to really open up your worldview to differing opinions, because you can always find common ground in something. Not everything, because some people are just freaking crazy, but some things that you might agree of, if it's on the other end of the political spectrum. That's how we make this world work correctly, is if we all come together and talk. A lot of people do not want to talk, no matter what side you're on. Some people just do not want to talk, and they'd expect things to change. Nothing's going to change if you don't listen to the other side. And I do believe that no side is right. No side is better than the other. Both sides have freaking lunatics on both sides. And I like to be like right in the middle, because there's some ideologies I agree with on the left, and there's some I agree on the right. I don't think you should lean more towards one. But that's just my opinion. If you lean more towards one, that's all you. Some people say I'm more right leaning, but I don't like to consider myself a Republican or a conservative because of that. Because you know, and I would say more recently I've been kind of agreeing with more of the left's ideals, just on certain topics that are going on in the world. Um, and also I'm listening to these people that I used to listen to when I was a teenager. I'm just like, I don't know if I agree with that at this moment. Like I've lived a little more now. I've gotten a little more experience, and then your ideas can change. There's nothing wrong with changing your ideas. There's nothing wrong with evolving your ideas. That's life. You're always gonna, if you have the same mindset throughout your entire life, I think that's kind of sad, just because it kind of shows that you haven't experienced, or you haven't tried to experience other ways. But everyone grows up differently. Maybe it's just that you're just stuck. Some people are stuck in their ways, and then, or I don't know. Again, I'm not an expert on anything. Just from what I see and everything. I never want to say that I'm an expert on certain things, or I, I don't want it to seem like I know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm just a guy. I'm just a regular person that has, from my experiences in my life, have come to these conclusions. And who knows, maybe tomorrow, maybe next 10 years, maybe the next 5 years, maybe never, I'll change my views, evolve my views. I never know. I know I said earlier it's good to evolve your views, but maybe my views won't evolve. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know anything. I just kind of take day by day, in terms of the way I see things. Because for I was kind of stuck in my ways, and then I started listening to other people, and I'm just like, oh, like I don't agree with everything you're saying, but I can see where you're coming from, and I kind of find that common ground, and I can adapt some of those views I agreed with into my views, and kind of I feel like I made them a little better, my opinions on things. And I was really happy with that. I kind of felt like I was in a happier mindset, with everything that was going on. Because I do have dreams. I do have things I want to accomplish. I do have goals that I want to get done. What the fuck am I talking about? Honestly, I smoked a lot of weed before this. Actually, correction, I didn't smoke weed. I smoked my stizzy. I'm low key high. Kind of had the munchies earlier. This is a total like 360. I like pulled no, not 360, like a 180 on you guys. Um, but yeah, no, I just really wanted to make this video because I just been dying to make a video again. I've been dying to do something. Like I really, really miss making videos. It's something that brings me joy in, no matter what I'm doing. It's making a video makes me happy. Making things makes me happy. And I guess that could be a segue into another topic. Being happy, being happy is finding things that make you happy. Everyone loves being happy. Like I said, it's never guaranteed, but you can find your things that make you happy. But I just don't want people to get it confused. Happiness isn't guaranteed in life. I don't want I think that's a lopsided view that you can work towards happiness, definitely, but I don't want people to. I hate when people say like it's guaranteed. No, nothing's guaranteed in life. Just for me. Um, this is the way I see things. But working, finding things that make you happy, that makes your life a little easier. That's great. I found that making videos. I started writing a book. I started writing a show. Those things make me happy. I'm not doing as much as I should because I should be working a lot harder than them on them, but finding those things, actually when I do work on them, I'm really happy. Thinking about it makes me happy, so I know doing it will make me happy. I need to get over certain barriers within myself, being lazy, being more disciplined. I need to work on those things so I can achieve my goals that I have in life, and then I'll in essence be happier. um and then that's what a lot of people, I for the longest time I just thought things would happen. Things are gonna fall in place because that's how I lived my whole life. Things always worked out for me. But then once I got into the real world, once I became an adult, I had to go to school, college. I had to pay for school. It wasn't free, you know. I had to work and paying for classes, but failing them. Like, what are you, stupid? You're just paying to fail. You're paying this school just to fail. What? Like, why was I doing that? Why was I so stupid before? And you know, it's just like, why would I do that to myself? Like, honestly, like I was looking at myself, you're a fucking idiot. Like, you really are. If you're paying and not passing your classes, like it might be hard, but you can work hard to get a C minus. A C minus is attainable. I don't care how hard the subject is. A C minus is attainable, but you shouldn't be aiming for a C minus. You should be aiming for the best you possibly can do. You should be aiming for that top grade. You should be aiming for an A, no matter what. But a C minus is doable. A C minus is doable. There should be no excuse not to get a C minus. I was trying to make excuses for myself, early on. I was trying to like, oh, it was this, it was that. No, I don't like nothing is an excuse not to get a C minus. And I'm going in with this mindset now, like everything in life that there's no excuse why you can't work hard, because even if you don't achieve that goal, knowing that you worked hard is a goal within itself. It shows that you're not a lazy piece of shit. It shows that you have drive, So take that mini goal, take that little win. You might have lost the big, whatever you're trying to go for, whatever your goal was, but you worked, you worked for it, and it's gonna feel good. It's gonna let you know that I might have not succeeded at this, but let me go try this. At least you just didn't just give up. You actually tried to do something. And that's something that a lot of people just don't realize, I think. It took me a while. I'm not saying it's wrong not to realize it, because it took me a while to realize it. It took so long. I mean, I'm 21. Okay, I'm not that old, but a lot of people realize it a lot sooner. That's all I'm saying. Some people, it takes way longer for them to realize it, and as long as you come to it, as long as you see it. What was I talking about at the same time? What? I don't know. I just keep rambling on and on. I have no idea what I'm talking about. I think I was making some good points. Anyways, maybe you shouldn't smoke weed before you like do one of these things. But weed is good. I don't care what anyone says. It's just I smoke too much of it. And that's it. That's when you get really fucked up. If you smoke a little bit of it, it's good. It makes you relax. It actually clears your head. But if you do too much of it, like you smoke too much, then you're just an airhead. You know. Um. But yeah, no, I'm not. I'm probably the worst person to talk about with weed with. I'm not. I'm not a good defender of it. I just do it. Like people say, "Why do you do it?" I'm not. Makes me feel good. Makes me unwind. I have trouble sleeping. I had really bad anxiety. It really helps me loosen up for the day. Um, you know, yeah. Just I've had a lot of good experiences with it. Um, Experiences that I'm happy I had. I feel like I grew as a person because of these experiences. It's just like some things you just everything's good in moderation. Well, asterisks. There's asterisks next to that quote. That phrase. There's asterisks because obviously not everything's good for you. However, I don't think weed's something that's bad for you in moderation. If you let it control your life like anything else, it'll ruin you. So you really need to find that fine line. I try to only do it, when I'm gonna go to sleep or I'm just having a really shitty day. To smoke a little, and then you feeling a little better. You feel great. You feel like you can take on the world again, or you just feel just like damn, this the stress leaving. But again, in moderation. I don't wanna recommend it to anyone. You do what you need to do. This is just what's helping me. I try not to force views on people. I don't like to do that. I'm pretty sure I have in the past. I don't want to be a hypocrite. I'm pretty sure I probably have tried to force my views on someone in the past, but I try and at least look out for those things. I know I don't want to force any views on anyone. That's why I hate when people try to fuse. God, fuse. Was I saying fuse this whole time? Force their views on me. I don't like when people try and do that. Because it's just like when you force something onto someone, no matter what it is, that pause. Um, it's just it's just it gives them a bad taste about whatever. Pause again. About whatever you're trying to convince them to do. No one likes to be forced to do anything. You let them find it on their own. You can guide them, you can show them, you can let it be known about whatever it is. But if you force them down a path that they haven't chosen by themselves, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work at all. And that's what I think. No matter what the view is, if you don't force people into that thing, let them kind of find it on their own. But you can guide them to it. You can let them know whatever it is. I have nothing wrong against letting your views be known, letting what you feel be known. Like, yes, please let me know how you feel. Please let me know what you think about certain things, but don't force it onto me. I believe, in my opinion, that's not the right way to go about certain things. I try to be respectful to everyone. I try to be as respectful as I can because I'm a big person on respect. I like I like I like to be respected. I'm not saying I deserve your respect, but don't expect me to be respectful to you if you ain't giving it back. I don't think anyone's deserved anything. Respect is a nice thing. It's a commodity. It'd be nice to get people's respect. Makes everything a lot easier. But again, it's not guaranteed. No one's owed respect. You know, um, because I feel like people like have these these rules, these invisible rules, like these unwritten rules in life. Like, no, there's the only rule is that you're gonna die. That's the only rule, bro. So you could try to do your best to survive in this world. Never be content with what you have. I think that's just the real story of, or the real this message of today. Never be content with anything in your life. Well, certain things, but just in terms of success wise, in terms of being healthy, never be content. I'm happy where I'm at in like terms of my physical health, but I know I can be better. I know I should want, gain more, want more, because there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with being healthier. If anything, it's only positives. And so there's nothing wrong with being richer because there's only positives. Like, I don't understand the world where it's just like having more money is way more problems. You'll just have different types of problems. That's the thing. Um, but yeah, I don't really know what this was about. Like this, I just really wanted to get up here and stream and kind of see how everything's going. And yeah, this was like fun. Like I just want to do this a lot more. I have a lot going on in my head in terms of what I want to talk about, and I just can't wait to do it. I can't wait to just start. I really want to start this, and um I used to do Daniel talks back in my fucking bedroom. There's no reason why I can't do this. Um, so yeah. Thank you if you watched this. Thank you to anyone who have listened. Thank you to everyone. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Hope you guys have an amazing life. Hopefully you took something from this. And if you didn't, thank you for just staying. Um, yeah, just have a good day. Have a good life. Be happy. Attain happiness. But just know nothing's guaranteed. All right. You guys have a wonderful day. Just kidding. It's not over yet, bitches. Just kidding. Bye, guys.